So last night I went to take care of a little business with a local mechanic, and he said, "Hey, you want to come see my Pride and Joy?" And yeah, of course. So we went into the big garage, and there was his stock car, his race car that he had built every part of it. Had a 455 with just a little over 440 horsepower, roll cage. I mean, powerful, powerful machine built for the race. And he got taking me through the different aspects of this race car, and we were talking about how he had designed everything and was tweaking it so that he could come out of the turns fast. And he made this statement. And when you're a preacher, you always see something as a illustration. Like every hammer, everything a hammer sees is a nail. Everything a preacher sees is a sermon. And he said, the victory is not how you go into the turn; it's how you come out of it. And if you are a fan of any kind of racing, you'll notice that typically the racer gains a position on the rest of the pack when they're coming out of the turn. And there are many turns in life. That's part of life. There are many turns. There's a turn of marriage. There's a turn of graduation. There's the turn of parenting. There's the turn of a career. There's a turn of strategic planning in your business, or taking on a new product, or making some reductions. These are all turns in life. These are it's just expected. But as a follower of Christ, we have the Holy Spirit within us, so that when we go into those turns, if we'll handle the turns of life correctly, we can come out of them with more victory than we went into them with. And some of the little aspects of doing that, I would just give you a couple. Number one, if you go to a track, you'll see the line that other racers have taken to get through that turn, to get through it the quickest. You learn from the lives of other people. If you're going into a turn, I would encourage you to seek out somebody who has successfully gone through that kind of turn in life and ask them, what did you do? And maybe if you know somebody who crashed in that turn, ask them so that you won't do what they did as well. Not every track has the same turns in it. And so you got to handle your turn in your season at your age in a very particular way. And then the last thing I would say to you is be focused on the exit part of the turn. You can go through the turns of life and be so focused in the moment and obsessed with what's going on now that you not realize that there's going to be a time this turn's going to be over. And you've got to be looking forward. You've got to stay focused. And while you're in the turn, rest. Typically, when the racer's going through the turn, they're letting off the gas. They're letting momentum carry them. They're using their energy to look forward because they're about to bust out of that thing. And I want to encourage you to keep your rest in the Lord. Never neglect time with God. Never neglect time in the Word. Never neglect the gathering of yourself with other believers for church. And all of this is building up your energy. I'm going to tell you, some of you are about to come through this transition, and you're going to come out stronger. You're going to come out with more focus. You're going to come out with a better position in life because the victory is in the turn.